Bum
other
at,
bet,
bro.
Gobert got it.
Oh, y'all
Gobert
seen
got
that shit? I
ejected.
just
So
seen
that
that.
shit.
Stupid ass nigga, bro.
Oh,
That dumb ass nigga tripping. How many calls? 6.5. Yeah, I would have hit, bro. If I would have took SGA over Paulo. Damn. Let me see. Phoenix and the Spurs. I'm
what
not
bet?
touching
What
that
bet?
game.
What bet was that you had?
Let me see.
Look at this.
I had
Look at this,
Anthony
Sauce.
Edwards. He hit. Scotty Barnes hit. Jeremy Grant hit. Colin Sexton hit. I think he hit. Let me double check.
That's trash in that bed.
Colin Sexton.
Nah, I'm not
No, he
fooling them.
didn't hit. He had no assists. Wow.
Look what I sent to your phone, Sauce. Yeah, just call me a dumbass. Just call me a dumbass.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you took him. I can't trust no Clippers players, bro. Except for Zubats.
That's 1,200. Oh my God, Reggie Jackson.
I don't know why you took him, bro. And they got blown the fuck out too.
Bro,
That
he
shit
had to
over
do
with.
something, bro.
Nigga, I would have took what's the name? I don't think he played though, but Norman Powell.
And he didn't do shit either. None of them niggas is doing
No,
nothing
I'm
right
saying I
now.
would have took on the Clippers Powell or Zubats. That's the only two niggas I trust.
Them niggas had to have Kawhi and PG to play good, bro.
Rozier, he didn't want to pass the ball. They put him on late. I should have took Gobert on there. I should have known.
Bro, no, like these players, these players be right there at the bar. They undercut, they just back off or some shit.
They get blown out. Shit, team get blown out. They just go to the bench. Can't do nothing.
From Denver.
I'm finna hit the glass too.
Oh, they got some of the lines up already.
Keon said, what you smoking on? He said they be talking reckless.
Oh, God.
Let me see what lines are. I'm finna get bad. I got an NBA
They got some
NFL
shit
line.
already.
Jokic 25 points. Shit, I never take a nigga like that on there.
That's what I'm saying. Hell no. I'm just
I
about to
just won't
fucking
pick his ass at all.
nigga. I'm just gonna be straight. I'm gonna be straight superstars, nigga. Over.
Nah, his shit be at like 20 something.
Oh yeah, that shit is too high. I'm not gonna touch that.
He can get everything. He can get triple
I mean,
doubles.
he
That's
can
why it
do
should
it,
be
but it's
so
just
high.
too high to trust. 18 or 20? Hell no. I mean, he gotta get at least 10-10 or double off that.
I'll take Westbrook every time.
No, I still need to start taking him. I ain't gonna lie.
Trade him to the Knicks for Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson just played the Mavs, and man, look, just played the Mavs. Look awful, man. I see why they got. See why they ain't matching motherfucking contract. Fuck him. He better than Jalen Brunson.
They'll send this one into the mile high air, and it's a good one. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
Bitch, Rod Wilson. Man, he just ran the route on 2 motherfuckers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. it's second down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh my God! No, like he played on the safety, bro. I streaked Mouse and threw a lob pass, and the bitch went in the middle of the field, bro. Oh no, I did. That's my bad. I hit the wrong one.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to
That's
get
my
a
bad. I can't blame man for that. I thought I streaked Mouse. I streaked another nigga.
in this first quarter.
I ain't freeform shit. I'm a classic. I'm like Cliff. We play on classic. They say he the only. They say he the only comp player that don't freeform. Oh, they say there's a couple niggas don't freeform.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes.
That freeform shit stupid.
Hell no.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Fuck this bitch.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I supposed to have a touchdown. I screamed Steven Johnson instead of screaming Mouse. Mouse cooked the fuck out of Night Train Lane.
Oh, I didn't know.
That nigga run a spinner blitz. There we go.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
I'm my big homie either.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. As a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because
New AP, blood, water on my butt like a tub.
Chill out.
Killer street nigga get a dime. You killer ride nigga get a dub. Big chain on my neck, don't budge. Fucking days loaf like a stud.
Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on first.
Don't drop Israel shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even run that shit with him no more.
You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Bro, do y'all ever throw some quick shit and your quarterback don't throw it, bro? I got gunslinger. It's like it didn't register. I threw it so quick, it's like it didn't register or something.
for something a little bit unusual, right? And now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed.
Oh, God, y'all for the text and say y'all for the cover BASU fan.
Even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. The run got through. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
We're scoreless after 1.
They can't beat the Clipper.
Man, he saw what the fuck up in the Clippers today.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2nd and 6. Got his tight end. That's complete.
7-game series. Let Clipper. Who y'all money on?
Just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's
I shit on the Clippers. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, y'all who? Nigga, I'm a Knicks fan. The Clipper good though. Man,
See, I'm a
they beat
Clippers
their
fan.
ass without Kawhi. I mean, the Clippers were blowing the Lakers out. They let them back in the game. And Norman Powell pulling that bitch right now.
Chill out.
I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front.
No lie, Jordan a hoe.
They've got to do a little bit better job.
We play UFC. He got that dude. He got to get that same dude because I saw him get that dude versus Dion or Keon. Man, I only some black dude, bro. yeah, ball head too. Get what I did? I went and got another big black ball head motherfucker. I got me. I'm on that bitch.
They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picking things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Niners are an extra point away from capturing the lead. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but
I ain't gonna lie, Vassell is the only nigga I can pick.
Keldon Johnson sometimes,
Spurs.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to.
I'm not picking Keldon Johnson, no. Yeah. Well, fuck no.
but it's incomplete. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because of the shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
The kick by Bass is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick. A lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing is Hurts. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. That's taken on the 25. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? He's had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Hurts completing this one quickly. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back. And the ball is knocked out. Quinn Miners, third-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Second and 11. And right side, Henry's got it. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they'd struggled throughout this one.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, 49ers.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And the tide definitely seems to be turning in this 3rd quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch partner for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
To the 43, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But now it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Draw play, it's Eckler. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On to sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Okay, instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A game there of 30 big ones.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Once more, here's Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
103 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a first down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Let's go.
Hurts going to keep it again. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Let's go now.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday.